Alice Cooper.
I'm Alice Cooper.
AJ McLean Backstreet Boysist, Lennox Lewis, endine boksi raskekaalu maailmameister, Eddie Hall, maailma üks suuremaid, kangemaid, vingemaid mehi, Kevin Sorbo, ma püüan praegu peast meenutada nimesid, kes kõik omavahel on seotud ühe konkreetse ettevõtte kaudu. See on LGFG Fashion House.
And this is LGFG.
This is pretty cool, what LGFG is doing.
And this is my personal suit.
Selle ettevõtte üks kontoritest muide asub Tallinnas. How does a guy from Ukraine who travels to Toronto come to Estonia? How do you start building like this empire?
Like just having an idea that maybe, busy men, let's say, don't like to shop very much. So knocking on doors in office buildings in Canada at first to tell them I'm a tailor, which I wasn't, but I could sell. My second day ever selling suits, I walked into an office, I had no idea what they did. And I sat down, he wants to see my fabrics, and then on the spot, he writes up a $26,000 order.
Really?
And gives me his credit card, and this is like 2010, so, so I'd never seen that kind of money, so I was like, this works. And so I just kept doing that, yeah. So obviously, over the years, our product has become at the level now where you're seeing us in Hollywood movies, you're seeing us on, rock shows and things like that.
But we're sitting here in Tallinn.
Yeah.
You were in Canada. You have offices in Dubai, all over the world. Why Tallinn?
So, my wife is Estonian, so we met in North America, and then we decided we're gonna have a family. And so for family reasons, including no corporate income tax, she convinced me to come to Estonia.
Who was your first high-end or famous client?
Global fame, probably Lennox Lewis. And then we just shot up from there. Like from Lennox, we went straight to Alice Cooper. Like a cold email, and we got a reply from his team. They're like, yeah, actually Alice saw some of your Lennox Lewis suits and he really thinks they're great. And that was it. And then we never looked back.
How many suits have you sold Alice Cooper now?
I think 12 or something.
12?
Behind you here, this is a cool suit. That's for Russell Peters, the comedian.
That's one cool thing. You can choose your own lining. What's the craziest thing you've put inside?
Inside a suit?
Yeah.
The craziest?
Yeah.
Oh. So at one of Alice Cooper's suits has just blood, flashes of blood. That was pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
The idea of blood, as you have in here, shouldn't startle you. It should just be part of Alice Cooper.
What is the difference between like a $500 suit and a $10,000 suit?
So let me give you an example of how our suits are constructed.
Yeah.
So of course, I'm going to say we have the best fabrics, sure, and so like here's a couple examples. So the chest piece in our suit, that's like the thing that sits inside here.
Yeah.
That's 4 layers of cloth. There's like fabric, interlining, felt, and horsehair.
Okay.
Like actual horsehair, maybe
Okay.
some synthetic mixed in there as well. So our chest pieces are coming from Italy. That's what makes it, the suit gives it its shape, right? Mm-hmm. The way these things are made is they're pressed by like a lot of heat and a lot of pressure. 300 degrees Celsius of heat, just incredible heat and steam, right?
Okay.
So these things come out and they're kind of wet. And then you want to get them dry before you put them in the suit. So like on a $500 suit, if it even has a chest piece, it might not. But let's say on a $1,000 suit, you take that chest piece, you basically put it in an oven and you bake out the moisture, and then you put it back into the suit and it's ready to go. But the problem is then that chest piece takes a permanent shape.
Okay.
And then when you wear it over time, it stretches out and the suit looks bad. So we decided we're not going to bake our chest pieces. We need to hang them at 8% humidity for 24 hours to let the chest piece take its natural shape. So the longer you wear it, the better the suit fits. But you can't really get a building controlled for 8% humidity because air conditioning really messes with it. So multi-story buildings don't work for hanging out chest pieces. So we had to find a single-story facility that had the expertise to actually make these chest pieces. Like as an example.
That's where the price comes.
That's one thing.
That's one of the reasons.
Like
yeah.
our shoulder pads come from Germany because they make the best shoulder pads in the world. Our suit construction is like, so, each suit is 50 individual pieces constructed together in sequence.
Where do you put it together?
So we have 2 major facilities. One is in Leeds, United Kingdom. And then we have another facility in Madurai in southern India that we do a lot of our stitching work. And then we have another facility up in Kolkata where we source a lot of our shirt materials.
These suits, you can't buy them from the stores because those are bespoke suits, which means you go to the client, you measure them.
Our visiting tailors have fabrics with them each season. And we visit our clients in their home or in their office, and we save them time. This is Ozzy Osbourne.
No way.
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne suit.
Yeah. It's got, like a custom Ozzy Osbourne lining in there.
Yeah, it says Ozzy in here, yeah?
We've done a lot of suits for Zakk Wylde, Aussie's guitarist.
Yeah.
You know, Zack's son is actually named Sabbath. That's his name, Sabbath Wylde, because his Aussie's godfather. So they loved what we did. So there's just a lot of trust there. So Sharon Osborne,
Yeah.
she just said, yeah, just take care of it. You guys design everything. We'll trust you. And we're like, no problems.
Can I try the jacket though?
Sure. Yeah, I think he's not as big as you.
I'll be very
I
careful.
don't even know if you'll be able to put it on, but let's try.
Oh.
There you go, you're Ozzy Osbourne.
Ma kannan Ozzy Osbourne'i ülikonda. Ma poleks elu sees uskunud, et midagi sellist juhtub, päris ausalt. Ozzy, you get a nice suit. Who else do you have here?
Let's see. Yeah, so this would be AJ McLean of the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
This is a 100% like vegetable wool of some sort.
Vegetable wool.
Yeah, it's like a supernatural like.
Being a big Backstreet Boy fan.
Right. Sure. Yeah, you might be about the same size actually. You're a little bigger than him, but it should be.
I am a bit bigger, yeah. AJ McLean'i nimi sees, ilusasti. You have QR codes in each of the suits.
Yeah. So basically all of our clients become avatarized like with their body shape, their face and everything. So when they scan the QR code in their suit.
So now I have wardrobe of AJ McLean here.
Yeah. It's like, you know, every season we create new fabrics and then we put it in an avatar of our client. It's automated through our system and then the client can see themselves in all our fabrics in the season to decide what they want to get. If AJ McLean scrolls through here, you can see like, oh, maybe
I like the suit.
Yeah.
I will click on the button and...
Yeah, and they click more about this look. It goes right to his tailor that's local to him, and that tailor will then call him like, hey, let me show you the fabric. I'll come down, you know, blah, blah, blah.
This one is Martin Ford.
Yeah, so Martin just starred in Mortal Kombat 2 coming out this fall. He's Shao Kahn. And before that, you know, he was in Fast and Furious. He is right now an action star, but in a couple of years, you'll see him being the biggest action star on the planet. So we really wanted to work with Martin. Okay. And to give you a reference, try this on. Look, just so you know how big he is.
Yeah, I've seen him on the screen.
You're not a small guy either.
I've seen him on screen. Oh my God. I'm small compared to him. How long is the process? When do these suits will be sent out?
So from the time that the client orders to the time that we deliver is about 6 to 8 weeks.
But you've done movies too.
Yeah.
Skyscraper, you did 18 suits for the film.
12 suits for Skyscraper, yeah. And what's funny about that is it was 12 exactly the same suit. And when we delivered it, they started cutting and burning them. Because in each scene, like as the character goes through different phases of the movie, the suit gets more and more burned and cut.
Where do you see yourself like in 10 years or where do you want to take your company?
When people talk about suits in 10 years, whether it's because of the Oscars or because of whatever, I think that, you know, when they're thinking about the best suit they've ever owned, LGFG is right at the top of that list.
My name is Michael Franzese, and this is LGFG.